Hi, welcome to Screen Judge. My name is Seth Mecklenburg.
And I'm Caleb Ryerson.
And today we're going to discuss the brand new film, The Martian, a tiny little independent drama about Matt Damon.
The epic true story of an astronaut who gets stuck on Mars.
No, actually it's not based on a true story.
It's not based on a true story. The movie really sold me then. I'm not easily tricked.
Alright, so how this works is that we're each of us going to discuss things we liked and didn't like about the movie, and then we're going to discuss our overall impressions, and from there give it a grade of A, B, C, D.
Oh, so I get
F.
to play a teacher?
The plot of the movie. The Martian is about Mark Watney, who is an astronaut with the Ares mission. This is mission 4, I believe, in the movie.
Right.
And the movie is adapted from the book by Andy Weir of the same name. The guy who adapted the book is Drew Goddard, who is the creator of the Netflix show Daredevil. He also wrote some of the episodes, directed the first 2 episodes. The movie was directed by Ridley Scott, who of course is famous for Alien, Aliens, so on and so forth. Blade
Exodus,
Runner.
Gods and Kings.
Recently, yeah, it was his last movie, if you want to say famous for that. So we'll start things off with Caleb. Caleb, why don't you discuss things that you did like about The Martian?
What I did like was the acting and the overall story. It really does trick you into thinking, like, this is actually happening. Everybody's getting behind this astronaut who's stuck on Mars, and they're hoping to, get his return back. So you're actually, like, feeling for him.
Right.
Also, the quippy jokes. Like, you don't expect this film to be funny at all, and
Right,
it's just,
not at
like,
all.
throwing jokes in there.
Right, and it's very faithful in the adaptation that
Yeah.
way, because the book was quite funny. But there are things you can do in a book that are difficult to pull off on screen. And this movie is hilarious. We were quoting the movie in the theater.
Yeah.
At one point, I leaned over to Caleb, we're sitting there in the screening, and I said, about 20 minutes in, I can't wait to watch this again. That's not something you usually think in the middle of a movie.
In the middle of it,
Not even middle, like the first act isn't even over yet. I mean, it's a 2-hour, 20-minute movie, and it flies by. The pacing is phenomenal. You got, look, Matt Damon, Jessica Chastain, Kirsten Wiig, Chiwetel Ejiofor, Jeff Daniels. I mean, you got Michael Pena, Kate Mara, Sebastian Stan, Donald Glover, and they all crush it. They're amazing. Jeff Daniels sincerely better get an Oscar nomination.
Honestly, I didn't think anybody was acting. I just thought they were doing
just awesome, awesome stuff. Matt Damon, I would hope he would get an Oscar nomination. I think he's very worthy of it.
Yeah, I think so.
He's an optimist. He's this guy. The movie's all about problem solving, all right? He's always trying to find the solution, and he uses science. And this movie really applies science back into the sci-fi genre, and it's never boring. Like, some people with Interstellar were discussing how the relativity, the theory of all that stuff, and it was
science.
Right, it kind of bogged them down, and like maybe you might have that problem with The Martian, to give a negative here, but it never really bothered me that much because it's always so fun, and the way they apply the science to the movie is so interesting because they show you what they're doing. Sometimes they don't even fully explain the science; they just show you, which is awesome because this is a movie. It's a cinematic experience. You get to watch Mark Watney, this botanist, up there trying to problem solve his way to living, to surviving.
Right. If you don't have any water and you want to make water, watch this movie.
It's a very awesome thing. The movie is kind of like Castaway in the sense that you're stuck with Matt Damon on Mars, but it's also like Apollo 13 in the sense that you're going back to what NASA is doing and what the crew is doing, how they're dealing with all this stuff. So you're cutting it back to Daniels and them at the appropriate times. This cast, I mean, like, you cannot say enough about them, really. They all deliver so hard. Like, those are a lot of our positives. I mentioned a couple things that are negative already.
Like the science
But
stuff.
Caleb, is there anything for you that you would say is negative with the movie that you wouldn't like?
Not much. I would say the score. I'm a big score guy. I like film scores. I listen to Interstellar a lot, and coming off of Interstellar from last year, I expected a little bit more.
I think the score is really good.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really
I think it's good.
It's just not Hans Zimmer. It's not gonna blow your ears off. You're not sitting there, being all that stuff. But no, it's a good one. It's hard to find things that I don't like about the movie. Like, maybe somebody would find it to be too long. I didn't. Maybe somebody would be bogged down by the science of it.
But you start right into it, though.
The movie. It starts and it's going. This is probably Ridley Scott's best movie since Gladiator. I will stand by that statement. Caleb, what would you give it on a scale of A through F? A through F?
I would probably give it an A right now. I might have to see it a few more times because I didn't see too many negatives. And I might give it an A+. It's my top movie of the year so far. So.
All right, I'm gonna give it a solid A as well. One of the things is we saw it on the screen with not very many people. I can't wait to go see it with a full crowd.
Oh, I know.
I sincerely can't wait to see it again.
Saw it with 10 people.
Right? Yeah, I can't wait to see it in a full theater with. Just, I mean, I gotta see it. I gotta see opening weekend. I hope you guys can too, because the laughs are gonna pay off so well in a big theater, and it's an experience, man. It looks like they shot this thing on Mars. I swear it.
They did. They had to go to Mars.
They had to go to Mars to shoot the movie. Huge budget, guys. How about we recoup that so we can get more movies like this?
Right. When a movie inspires me to read, I want to read this book. That's right. That's a good book. That's
guys, pick up the book. Watch the movie now. If the thing comes out, go see it. See it in the theater. If you want to see it,
you have to drive 50 miles. Just see it.
And if you're a Star Wars fan, this is nothing like Star Wars, but it might hold you over for a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments on how we did, this is our first video reviewing together, so hopefully we didn't, I don't know, bore you to death or do a terrible job. He's a little into himself. Yeah. Hey guys, if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, you know what to do. Down there is a button you can click. It says subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you very much.
You like our shirts?
No, it's cool.
Whose shirt's better? Obviously,
that's a good one. That's our first question we'll go with. Whose shirt's better, Caleb, This Is the End, or Star Wars? Kylo Ren, guys. Come on, The Force Awakens.
I can't be
2.5 months away. Vote for me.
That's not fair.